I want to talk about when I was watching interviews of Brooke Shields, the actress. Something she said really stayed with me. She talked about her time on a college campus, how being an actress affected the way people treated her academically and socially. Students judged her intelligence before she even opened her mouth, and they projected intimidation, insecurity, and assumptions on her simply because of her presence. And even though she grew up in the industry, she wasn't immune to the reality of social dynamics. She had to navigate them alone and figure out which battles to fight, which comments to ignore, and how to carry herself in an environment where people either admired her, resented her, or didn't know what to do with her. One thing that stood out was how she managed the man in her classes. She said the way she handled them was through clear communication and emotional intelligence. And she didn't flirt with them. She didn't harden herself. She was straightforward, graceful, and firm. And it earned her respect because she intentionally chose emotional maturity over chaos. And she shared something her mother told her before she even stepped on campus. She said, "Be prepared for people to hate you because of your looks." So it helped her understand a difficult truth that many beautiful women eventually learn. With beauty comes reactions. With beauty comes projection. With beauty comes resentment. And with beauty comes responsibility. The responsibility to protect your spirit. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of us don't realize that when you're attractive or even just set apart in some way, the world responds to you differently. Sometimes people see your presence before they see your personality. They see your face before they see your heart. And because of that, your social experiences won't be simple as an attractive woman. So people may assume you're not smart. People may misjudge your intentions. People may compare themselves to you without ever admitting it. People may get angry at the way others respond to your beauty. And here's the truth Brooke learned. She said, you cannot control how people see you, but you can control how you carry yourself. So when it comes to social interactions, especially as a woman who stands out, you have to learn how to handle things on your own. Not because you're alone, but because every environment requires a slightly different version of your discernment. You have to observe, adjust, and use wisdom. You have to figure out when to speak and when silence protects you, when to set a boundary and when to walk away, how to communicate in a way that's firm but not aggressive, how to maintain peace without minimizing yourself, how to keep jealousy from becoming your responsibility. Because at the end of the day, your beauty might walk into the room before you do, but your character keeps you there. And the reality is this: attractive or not, every person has a strategy they must develop to navigate the world gracefully. That is what it is. That is what every attractive person needs. But when you are attractive, when you radiate, when you're divine, when you carry a certain energy, you have to be even more intentional. And this is why I say attractive people need to have a strict program, because you have to be emotionally intelligent. That is what's going to help you to detour life more smarter. You have to know what energy is yours and what energy is someone else's insecurity. You have to understand that every reaction is impersonal. Some of it is projection. And your job is not to stoop down to others, but to direct yourself wisely. So from Brooke Shields, we learned that your beauty is not the problem. Your presence is not the problem. People's inability to regulate their emotions is not your burden. And understand that emotional intelligence is the quiet armor that protects beautiful, radiant women in every environment.